Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another DVD and Blu-ray update, also a CD update, but one CD. And my last video was a couple weeks ago where I asked you to create your own lamest one-liner, and that video was an epic fail because nobody responded, no video responses, no responses, no comments at all, and it was, yeah, that kind of sucked. Let's go on to the DVDs and Blu-rays and CD. The first one is the CD I bought. It was from Cold, a band I'm a fan of. They've been, before this album, it was about 5 or 6 years ago that they bought their last album out. I really like them. Sometimes a bit too religious lyrics, and that doesn't work really with me. I'm not religious, but I really like the music, and that's awesome. So the first DVD is an X-Rental on a mini-series, The Phantom. I remember seeing the Phantom movie with Billy Zane from the 90s, and this is a story about the son of the Phantom of the 90s movie. He's the son. His parents are dead, and he has to take over the legacy, and it's quite enjoyable. I really like it. It is you see that made for TV, and but if you see it for a couple of euros, definitely gonna get it because it's very much fun. Next one is a series. It's Chuck Season 2. Chuck is very much fun. I only can say, if you didn't see this, check this out. It's very much fun, and also because of Ivan Strahovski. Got great humor, got great action. It's very cool. So if you haven't checked it out, check this out. Next one is Chuck Season 3. So yeah, what I said was very awesome. Didn't see the whole season of this, so now I can, and they're now about in their 4th season, I think. I don't know if it's already released on DVD, but definitely gonna check that out because it's, what I said, very much fun, and I hope that they're gonna bring out a lot more seasons. Now we go on to the Blu-rays. The first one I bought from another YouTuber here from Holland, Mr. Tosti. He had a new version of this. It's Up. It contains the Blu-ray with the extras, the DVD and the digital copy. It's a very nice edition. I'll show you how it looks on the inside. It's here kind of a booklet, and here you get the disc. And there. So it's very nice. Next one is Sorcerers Apprentice. This contains the Blu-ray and the DVD. This movie was, well, yeah, what can I say? Very enjoyable. I liked it. It's enjoyable. Check it out. And also, what I thought was cool, the guy, I think it's the director of John Turteltaub. What he does what De Bruegel's character does. He has one attack in it. At the end of the movie, and it's not spoiling really, he has an attack that looks a lot like a Kamehameha attack from Dragon Ball Z, and they did a very much better job than the original Dragon Ball Z film, where the Kamehameha attacks looks like dust balls. And if it's me and they have going to reboot Dragon Ball Z, because they have to reboot it, because I really had much higher expectations. High expectations of the original Dragon Ball Z film, and it was very big letdown. So if they don't redo that, I want or John Turteltaub do it, or also good choice to reboot the Dragon Ball Z movie is Zack Snyder. I think Zack Snyder would be perfect to direct a Dragon Ball Z movie. And I don't know if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan and what your opinion is about that. Let me know in the comments. Next movie is a movie that only went here in the cinema on a film festival in Amsterdam, and I missed it. But this movie is so fucking cool. Pardon my French. It's super, with Rainn Wilson, Ellen Page, Michael Rooker, Liv Taylor, and I saw the movie Tuesday, and it's a story about Frank. He works at a diner. He has much luck in his life. Only luck in his life was his wife, Liv Taylor, who was an ex-junkie, and after marriage, the marriage actually failed, and she leaves him for a drug dealer, and she gets back on drugs, and he thinks she's been kidnapped, and he wants to rescue her from the drug dealer. And at one point he looks at the show with where Nathan Fillion is in as the Holy Avenger, and he thinks he had to be a superhero to save her. Going to do a lot of research on superheroes without powers, and meets up with Ellen Page's character, and he turns into actually the Crimson Bolt. He fights crime, and just like in Kick-Ass, the first time is just walking around and waiting for crime to happen, and maybe I think too much, but it's going all kind of out of hand, and Ellen Page's character, we really think it's super cool, and try to join the Crimson Bolt as Bolty, and she's very Ellen Page's character is very cool. She's also very sweet, and also on the same side kind of psychotic, because she's totally crazy in this movie. But this movie is very, very cool. If you didn't see it yet, check this one out. This movie is so awesome. Going on to the last Blu-ray, and that's a movie that was very awesome. A very big surprise that it got a release here in Holland, because it's a movie you just see at you know, when you browse through DVDs and you see like a movie like, whoa, that looks kind of interesting and it's very cool, and you think it's your own discovery. Those kind of movies. Don't know if they make a lot of sense, but this movie, because of the Dutch, I think it's Dutch distribution, they got a release. It's got a release here. It's Tucker and Dale versus Evil. The only thing that I can say about the movie that it's fucking awesome. And pardon my French again. This movie is the trailer of this movie. There are a lot of bad trailers on YouTube about this movie that spoils way too much. But there was one very good trailer in the cinema, and that was really a perfect trailer, because this movie in the trailer they show this movie as it wasn't just a standard slasher. It turns out to be, this movie is all based on a mistake. Tucker and Dale, there's two very nice guys who one of them bought a vacation home that clearly, when you see it, belongs to a serial killer, but that's beside of it. They stay there, and there's also a part with a group of teenagers, the whole stereotype of teenagers smoking dope, and what you see in every slasher movie. They go on a camp in the woods, and at one point one of the group, Catherine Bowden, I think her name is, who also is in 30 Rock, he's going to take a swim apart from the rest who are in the lake, and Tucker and Dale are fishing there, and they shout at her, and she falls and bumps her head, and they take her with them to carry for the head wound. And the other guys see that and think they're a bunch of inbred hicks who try to kidnap her and kill her. And at that point, that mistake is going out of hand, and I stopped talking there. I don't know if it makes any sense, but it's a very cool movie, very funny, and definitely, if you haven't seen this one yet, check this one out. So thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. This was Lang Besin, and out.